Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to today's live trading session. A couple of you actually joined really early, and that's a very good one. That's really a very good one. It's always a very good privilege to see everybody. All right, but then we're just going to be giving extra 2 minutes, just 2 minutes for everyone to join in. This is already 1:59. This is already 2 o'clock. So we're going to be starting by just 2:02. 2:02, starting fully. All right, everybody. Welcome back, and thank you for joining. Like I said, it's always great to have everybody connected. And hope is raining in your side because here it's a rainy afternoon. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen and let's see how much we're going to be making today. Yeah, of course. We're actually catching the fun at work. The sun in your side. Oh wow, I think I would need to relocate. But the weather is quite nice, especially to some of us that are not at home. Yeah, it's really a nice weather. So let's not talk about the details. All right, so I'm just going to be sharing my screen right about now. But first of all, let's check. Is there any fundamental? Is there any fundamental affecting the market today? Now, one of these days, when we gather like this, it's not going to be a live trading session. I would just probably just want to share some few things with you, and I hope the day I'll be sharing those ideas that you'll be connected. I might not be able to tell you the exact day, but one of these days, hopefully this week, and I will take out time to actually share some few ideas with you that you can actually use to have a better trading experience. All right, but like I said, it's going to be one of these days. So let me just go ahead and share my Forex Factory. Okay, now check out what we have on Forex Factory today. Forex Factory is currently, of course, today is Tuesday, July 4th. Okay, so there is no any major news apart from the one that came out around 5:30 a.m. All right. News came out from the AUD, Reserve Bank of Australia, had their policy statement, their rate statement today by 5:30 a.m. And of course, they also had their cash rate estimates that also came out neutral for that particular instrument. And of course, for today is US bank holiday. Today is US bank holiday, and of course, a lot of that's actually one of the reasons why you've been seeing the market trading specifically, technically. If you've been following market today, you will notice that market has been trading more of technical patterns today. All right, so let's go back and then see what we've got on. Okay, somebody's saying that my MT4 does not trigger my trades. Okay, that probably would have been as a result of server glitch, which of course maybe you could try it again. It should have been sorted out. That is, if I'm not sure how many persons actually happened to. It probably might just be you. When you have this kind of situation, it's just a server glitch, which would definitely it doesn't take time before it's been rectified. Okay, fine. If you could send me your email address via a personal chat. Okay, so just send me personally. Send me your email address personally, please. I'm going to help you sort that out. Okay, but please do well to send me your email address personally. Send it to me to a personal chat. Okay, if you had that same issue, instead of just send me a personal message with your email address. Okay, send me a personal message with your personal. Okay, if you don't know how to do it, I just said hello to you right now, so I think you should be able to forward it to me directly like that. Don't send it generally. Don't send your email address generally. Just forward it to me directly. Send it as a direct message. Hope you got that. Okay, now that was actually okay. I sent you a message. Okay, I sent you a message. You can forward it to me directly via this chat. Okay, just go to the chat, forward it to me directly. It should be sorted out. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to be sharing my screen so that all right. So I might not be able to respond to your messages going forward because I'm going to be starting the analysis right now. So just do well. Forward me your email address as a personal message. Okay. If you want to locate my name is Chikeze, or just go to the chat bar. You see where you have rally trade. Okay. There are 2 rally trades there. You can forward it to any of them. Even if you want to forward it to both of the rally trades there, you have rally trade hosts and rally trade co-hosts. Okay, so you can forward it to either of them. You can actually send it to the co-host. I'll get it directly. Okay, forward it to the co-host. I will get it directly. Okay, perfect. I already saw one message, so I'm just going to use that. But like I said, I'm not going to be responding to this going forward. Once after the meeting, then I can go ahead with the response. Okay. All right. So going forward, let's go to the MT4. Who is seeing what is going on with DE30? You know, we don't normally trade on DE30, but then, come on, see what is going on with DE30 this afternoon. Now, DE30 is still going to go down. So it's still going to push down. For those of you that want to take advantage of the sell that is currently going on DE30, you still have the opportunity to do that. You still have the opportunity to trade with DE30. Remember I said that there is no any fundamental coming out. There is no any major impact news. So every single thing is going to be strictly technical. All right. Now look at my ADX. Look at my ADX right here. Is giving a perfect confirmation on this particular instrument, this wonderful instrument right here. Look at my ADX. All right, look at this this particular region that I marked right here is giving a perfect confirmation for a further buy, or sorry, a further sell on DE30. So if you're a trader and you want to take advantage of the DE30, you can go ahead and sell. Just click on the sell button. All right, and you can actually do trade stacking. You know that DE30 is a profitable instrument, so you have the opportunity to really make some good profit from it. So if you want to, go ahead and take advantage of the DE30 sell that is going on. And if you're going to be selling DE30, also do well to sell the younger brother, UK 100. All right. If you're selling DE30, do well to sell the younger brother of DE30, which is UK 100. All right, UK 100 is also doing similarly the same thing. Okay, great. So for DE30 and UK 100, you have the opportunity to actually make some really good profit from it by just clicking on the sell button. But that is not actually our focus for today. We already know that. So let's just go to our focus for today, which is dollar index. All right, so yesterday, I actually told us that dollar was actually beginning to weaken. All right, I told us that dollar was already beginning to weaken, and that was as a result of the massive volatility that actually happened at the afternoon, during the afternoon session. So I think the trade was actually somewhere around here, and I said you can actually buy. But along the line, I know it's actually pushed a little bit down. Some persons were like, oh, but then it's going against me and the rest. But I hope you're actually able to make some good profit. And it is still dancing within the same region. All right. Dollar index is still dancing within the same region. And I will still tell you that for this afternoon, you are going to be still be expecting a further buy. Now look at, and remember that this is technically speaking. All right. So look at what we've been having here. We've been having, now look at this. All right. It has not been a very good massive buy, but then you could see the consistency. You could see the consistency. If you're using MACD, you probably will be seeing a divergence there. You'll be seeing a what's it called, a divergence formation on your MACD. But since we're not using MACD, I will not be able to show you that. But for this particular instrument today, we will be going in for a buy. We'll be going in for a further buy. But before we make such decision, let's go to a 5 minutes time frame and do the confirmation. All right, perfect. So see what we've been seeing also on 5 minutes time frame. It is bouncing off from a verified support. So this, I'm expecting it to get back to this particular weak resistance. So if you want to take advantage of dollar index on 5 minutes time frame, I will advise you go in for a buy from where the market is right now. You can go in for a buy. Just take your profit at price 102.663. All right, just take your profit at price 102.663. Not a very long one, but it's sure going to be profitable one. All right, it's not going to be a very long one. Someone said my screen is blank. Is that true? I hope it's not actually blank because I can see it myself. All right, so just take advantage of this buy. All right, it's not a long one, but it's going to be profitable one. It's going to be a profitable one. All right, so I'm going to be going in for a buy for dollar index on this particular region. So that being said, let's take a look at what is currently happening. Now, let me tell you something. Remember that I told you that today is bank holiday. What is bank holiday? Bank holiday is another way to say that is public holiday. Bank holiday is same thing as public holiday. And during public holiday, you don't normally see a massive volatility from that particular instrument. You will not see a massive volatility from that particular instrument. All right. All right. So that being said, US is going to be a very slow and steady trade for today. All right. So you will not be seeing a very long buy. You will not be seeing a very long buy on this particular instrument. All right. So if you're going to be taking up a buy, just know that it's not going to be a very long one. Why? Because US is on holiday. Okay. So that being said, I am just going to be taking up a buy at this point, and I'll be taking my profit at price 102.663. 102.663. That is going to be where my take profit would be. All right. That is for this afternoon. When I get there, I probably will even enter a further sell, bringing it all the way down. But that being said, let's take a look at Euro USD. Let's take a look at Euro USD. Euro USD, looking at it from 5 minutes time frame also. Okay, you could see that this particular instrument also has been consolidating, but we have a clearer vision for a buy. All right, we have a clearer direction for a buy. But do you really think he's going to buy? Now, I don't think so. Reason being that I know that we have a buy signal, but it's bouncing off from this particular verified resistance right at this point. It is bouncing off from a verified resistance right at this point. So I would feel because of this particular bounce off from here, got here, bounced down, came here also, it's currently going down. So I'm expecting the buy to get to I'm expecting the buy to come back to this particular price level at price 1.08925. But let me just say this thing before I continue. This is a technical trade. All right. When you're trading technically, you're going to be you're going to see that market most likely is going to be bouncing from support to resistance. Now, that is actually one of the things that you should know. During technical trading, technical analysis actually respects a lot of support and resistance. The only time that you'll be seeing trades not respecting support and resistance is during fundamentals. But for technical trading, you will notice that market always respects support and resistance. So that being said, even if you enter any trade that is not giving you exactly what you want, what are you going to do? You would have to hold on to it. You have to hold on to it. Don't be in a haste to close your trade. Don't be in a haste to close your trade because you feel that, oh, you entered this trade and it's not giving me what I want. So for Euro USD this afternoon, I am going to be going in for a further sell. Yes, I'll be going in for a further sell, and my take profit will be at price 1.08925. 1.08925. But if price goes above the resistance, once price breaks above this resistance, you can close up your trade. So it means that you can set up a stop loss at price 1.09024. 1.09024. You can set up a stop loss around that region. But generally, you can enter a sell on Euro USD. Now, because I already mentioned the fact that Euro USD is already on a downtrend. Sorry, the dollar index is going to be buying for a while. Just going to be buying for a few seconds. So with that in mind, you can actually go in for a sell for Euro USD. You can go in for a sell on Euro USD. I hope you get that. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at USD JPY. Now, of course, you already know that this particular instrument is one of my favorite instruments. All right. So generally speaking, I will still be going in for a further buy on USD JPY. But then let's take a look at something. Okay, let's take a look at something. I'm going to be using my ADX to analyze this particular trade. But first, let me go to 5 minutes time frame and we'll take a look at it together. Now, on this particular instrument, it is already headed to this particular untested support, or is bouncing up from this untested support. But look at my moving average. It's still showing as a downward move. All right, but our attention is going to be on this ADX. This ADX, it was trying to break above this particular point where this trade, the DI minus almost got to level 20, and of course my DI plus also got to level 20, and then it's having a shift. So with that in mind, you're already seeing this diversion that is happening here. This diversion that is happening here, it is a reversal kind of trade. Even though the market was actually selling at this point, but it is going to be, even though the market was beginning to buy at this point, but the sell is going to be established. All right, the sell is going to be further established. So if you're on a buy on USD JPY, if you're not on a long buy, all right, when I say a long buy is that if the buy you're not expecting the buy to stay for a long time, I think it's better you go in for a further sell on this particular instrument. Now look at it. The ADX is already giving a further confirmation for a sell on 5 minutes time frame. So with that in mind, you can go ahead and sell your USD JPY. Remember, it's just a very short and tiny one. You can go ahead and sell your USD JPY, and this should be your take profit point. Now I am using the diversion going on here as a litmus test to enter the trade. So go ahead and sell USD JPY. Take your profit at price 144.303. All right, 144.303. And now, once the sell gets there, enter a buy, taking it back up. Do you understand? It is going to sell to this point. Once you get to this point and take your profit, enter a buy, and then follow the buy up again. Do you understand? just because I told you that this divergence that happened here is a signal for a further sell. Is a signal for a further sell. So you can go ahead and sell. You can even put your oh sorry, this is not what I wanted to draw. I want to draw a trend line. So just using this trend line, you could literally see that this diversion here has actually been a very good one. Look at it. Do you understand? Even if you want to use the wick of the candle, you can still get exactly the same kind of thing. So go ahead and enter a sell. Take your profit at price 144.303. Then from that point, enter a further sell or enter a buy, bringing the trade up again. All right, bringing the trade up again. Do you understand? So a further sell is advised. A further sell is advised on this particular instrument. A further sell is advised. So I hope also you took this trade from yesterday, this GBP JPY and Euro JPY. Yes, if you did, yes, hold on to the trade until, of course, until it gives you some good profit. But I remember I also said that for the Euro JPY, you can just allow it to go above the proven resistance. But even if you enter the trade on it, it is all right. Just allow it to run and make you some profit. And if you also entered on this GBP JPY, you should have already been on profit. Now, I don't expect you to have closed this particular trade that yesterday. I was expecting you to still hold on to it, and I hope you still have the trade running. It's still going to make you some good profits going forward. So I don't expect you to close the trade, just like I said earlier on. GBP JPY and Euro JPY are still on a buy direction. They are still on a buy direction. All right. So let's also look at GBP USD. For GBP USD, yes, on 5 minutes time frame, you can still buy your GBP USD. You can still buy your GBP USD. You can still buy your GBP USD. All right. Or buy your GBP USD. Take your profit at price 1.27357. 1.27357. Now, this is actually called what's it called? This particular formation is a buy formation. 1, 2, 3. I know that this one has not finally been confirmed, but I know it's going to be confirmed. And once it ends like this, you're going to be going in for a further buy on it. So for GBP USD, you can still go in for a buy. And look at the same divergence that happened on the USD JPY. Look at the same divergence that happened on my ADX right here. This divergence is giving me a further buy signal. All right, this divergence is showing me a further buy signal. Now, the DI plus and the DI minus are going away from each other. In a situation whereby you have your DI plus and your DI minus going away from each other, is a signal for a further buy or a buy continuation. All right, so in this situation, we'll be going in for a further buy on GBP USD. So you go ahead and enter a buy on GBP USD. Take your profit at price 1.27357. 1.27357. That is going to be the take profit for the GBP USD. And I said for GBP USD, we are buying. We are buying GBP USD. We are buying GBP USD. Okay, so going forward to USD CAD. Going forward to USD CAD. Now, because of this particular bounce off on USD CAD on 5 minutes time frame, look at it got to this verified resistance, sorry, the verified support, and then it had a bounce off. So with this alone, it is a price rejection. Now, it actually formed a hammer, what is it called? A hammer right here. Look at it, a hammer on a verified support. So for this particular instrument, I know that it's still giving you a kind of a sell push, but please, I would not advise a further sell. Now, let's try a different indicator. Let's use our this particular indicator. Now, this, do you understand? This is what it's showing us. So I personally, I'll be going in for a buy on this particular instrument, USD CAD. I'll be going in for a buy on USD CAD. Yes, I'll be going in for a buy on USD CAD. And I'm expected to take my profit all the way at this level. So I'm going to be buying at where market is, and my take profit will be at price 1.32184. 1.32184. That's my take profit for USD CAD. So my USD CAD, I'm buying USD CAD at the current price, and I'm taking my profit at price 1.32184. 1.32184. That's where my take profit is going to be. And if you want to set up a stop loss on this particular instrument, yes, you can go ahead and set up a stop loss. Let your stop loss be below the verified support at price 1.32048. Yes, 1.32048. 0.048. But I personally, I would not want to set up a stop loss on this particular trade because I know that it might just have a fake out here and then push back up. So I am going in for a buy on USD CAD. Yes, I'm going in for a buy on USD CAD. Okay, so let's take a look at gold briefly. Now, on 15 minutes time frame, gold is currently resting on a weak support. All right, gold is currently resting on a weak support on 15 minutes time frame. All right, and with this, you can actually say that there is the probability of the tendency of it trying to push up is very much high. But will it really do that? Will it really want to just push up like that? All right. Now, also knowing the fact that it's actually got to this particular verified proven resistance and is bouncing off. So I don't think here should be any difference. So I think your major consideration should be on this double top that was already created within this region. There is a double top. There is a double top that has been created here. Let me just remove all these indicators and just make it a fresh one. Let's just use this for a second. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? This particular double top formation that is currently at this level. This particular double top that is going on at this level. So I am not expecting this buy to persist. I'm not expecting this buy to stay for a longer time. So on 15 minutes time frame on gold, I think I'll be going in for a further sell. But let's take it out. Let's take a look at it on 5 minutes time frame and see if it is the same thing. Now look at what we have on 5 minutes time frame. Look at what we have on 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so I think that this particular instrument will also do a little bit of a sell. Now let's also check it out on 1 hour time frame. Now this is what we have on 1 hour time frame. So it means that this particular trade is most likely headed to this verified support right here. It's headed to this verified support right here. So let's take it back to 5 minutes and see if that is obtainable. Now this is what we're going to be expecting. A sell to this level, a sell to this level, a sell to this level. So for US, for gold rather, for gold, I'll be entering a sell, but then we're going to be stopping here. All right, so go ahead and take up a sell position on gold. You can take your profit at price 1925, 1925.77. Now, even if gold continue going up, yes, you can also keep on selling so that the higher it goes, the more the sell position that you take. Do you understand? The higher it goes, the more the sell position that you take, so that when it starts falling, all of them will be on profit. But for gold, I'll be going in for a sell. I will not be following the buy. I will not be following the buy. Why? Because I feel that this buy, this particular one you're seeing here is already a bouncer from this proven resistance and is headed all the way down back to this proven support right here. Because if you look at it on 1 hour time frame, you would know that it's going to be a sell. Please go in for a sell on gold. Gold is a sell. We're selling gold, and our take profit for gold is at price 1925.77, 1925.77. So for gold today, we are selling gold, and our take profit is at 1925.77, 1925.77. That is our take profit for gold. That is our take profit for gold. Okay, so let me just, I know it's been a while. We actually looked at US 100. So I'm just going to be looking at US 100 right now. So for US 100, if you check this particular region, it has also been doing the same similar thing. It's also been doing similar thing. So, and I'm going to be showing you, if US 100 can comfortably break above here, then it is headed to that verified support. It is headed to that verified support. If it can comfortably break above this particular region. But to be sure, let's check it. Let's take a look at it on 1 hour time frame. Now, see, it's been dancing within this premise on 1 hour time frame. So I don't see it just falling below this point. Do you understand? I don't see it falling below this point. So on US 100, let's kindly go in for a further sell on US 100. Do you understand? For US 100, I'll be selling. All right, I'll be selling, but I'm going to be giving you a stop loss for the buy, for the sell. Put your stop loss at price 15369, 15369.20. That is going to be your stop loss. But for US 100, you can go ahead and sell US 100. And your take profit should be all the way to price 15353. 15353.20. 15353.20. That should be your take profit for the sell on US 30. So for US 30, sorry, US 100, pardon me. For US 100, it is going to be a sell position. It's going to be a sell position, and you can take your profit at price 15353.20, and the stop loss should be at price 15369.20 also. Okay, so the same thing will go for US 30. I'll be going in for a sell on US 30 also. All right, I'll be going in for a sell on US 30. But basically, for US 100, yes, I am selling my US 100. Yeah, I am selling your US 100. US 2000 also, I am going to be selling US 2000 also. All right, I'll be selling US 2000 also. So, and I already told you about the gold. I said I'm going to be selling gold. So just hold on your trades and then allow them to make you some profit. But then today, agro-commodities will not be opening today. Reason is because today is bank holiday. Today is US bank holiday. And anytime you're having a US bank holiday, know that agro-commodities will not be opened, especially corn, wheat, and soybean. They will not open. Do you understand? These particular instruments, they will not open during bank holiday. All right. So for agro-commodities, the opening time for agro-commodities would be around 6 p.m. All right. So if you want to trade on it, then wait for it around 6 p.m. to take advantage of it. So that should have given you that. So someone said, please talk about Euro AUD. Well, Euro AUD is not one of the trades that we're supposed to be looking at, but because I think it's one of the trades that was sent this morning, of course, Euro USD has actually been on a down direction. So if you're on a sell on Euro AUD, yes, you are on the right direction. The sell is still going to make you some profit. And I think that should be all for that particular instrument. So for any other instrument that you're on, hold on to them. They are going to give you some good profit. Okay, great enough. Our USD has already gotten to take profit point. And I said when it gets here, you can follow the buy upwards. You can follow the buy up. All right, so you can still follow the buy going back up. All right, follow the buy going back up. I always say that for this particular instrument, always look out for a position to enter your buy. All right, so that is actually a perfect position for you to enter a buy going back up. And for GBP USD, yes, I am seeing it going back up. All right, I already told you that this instrument, the volatility will not be much. Reason is because there is bank holiday in the US, and of course, US is a major liquidity providers. So once that is, just hold on to your trade and allow it to make you some money. Allow it to make you some money. For gold, yes, we'll still be going in for a further sell on gold. And I told you that as it's going upwards, once it gets to a certain level, you can still follow up the sell coming back down, because I see gold still giving us some good profit today for the sell. And US 30, yes, I said you can go in for a further sell on US 30. Yes, it will still go down. And of course, on US 100, it will still be giving us a sell position. And on US 2000, yes, for sell. All right. So that should have given us every single thing that we wanted. So let me just say, if we have any major, like I already told you that there is not going to be any details from agro commodities as the market is not opened. Agro commodity market is not open for today. So, and it's going to be opening by 6 p.m. It will be opening by 6 p.m. So once it's 6 p.m., you can follow up the sell you can follow up the sell on agro commodities, because I'm actually expecting it to still sell further down going forward. So that being said, hold on to your trade and just allow it to make you some good profit. Hold on to your trades and allow it to make you some good profit. So if you have any trade that is running, yes, like I said, hold on to them and they will make you some good profit. All right, so by tomorrow, remember today, the bank holiday is actually going to be making the market a little bit volatile, less volatile. So by tomorrow, it's actually now, anytime you have a bank holiday, especially from the US, the next day is going to be really, really volatile. All right, so just fasten your seatbelt for tomorrow, as the market is going to be really, really volatile. And of course, the volatility is going to be resuming really, really fast. So see you tomorrow, same time, same link. And by tomorrow, of course, we're going to be taking out B30. Sorry, we're going to be taking out agro commodities and the rest of them. All right. And for those people that said they are unable to place a trade, I'm going to get that sorted out. I only got one person's email address. I'll reach out to you once I end the class to help you sort out that. That should be Mr. Babatunde Adeyemi. Yes, I'm going to reach out to you to help you sort that out. Okay. Or your account manager is going to call you to direct you on what to do. Yeah. So if you have any other details that you need, you can always reach out to your account manager for further details. And please, you can actually still follow us on Telegram. Yeah, just click on the link that's been posted, our Telegram link that was posted, to join our Telegram link. All right. And you can always rewatch this particular meeting. You can watch any of our meetings through our YouTube link. So just click on the other link to view all our previous trainings. And of course, if you want a rebroadcast of this particular one, to maybe to see probably one of the things that I said, you can always go through them again and get yourself acquainted with what's going on. And with that, I will be bringing the meeting to an end and saying, thank you for joining me today. See you tomorrow, same time, same link, and have a lovely rainy day or sunny day, depending on where you are.